Jarome Iginla's accomplishments as a Flame are well documented. First in the franchise in goals, points, and games played, just to name a few. But what has truly left a lasting impression with most who have had the privilege of crossing his path is his humility and respect that he has for others. Now, Jarome Iginla has never been known as one to be pushed around. However, at an early age, he learned how to roll with the punches when warranted, which is exactly why he is synonymous with the number 12.
So I grew up, I liked 8 and I liked 18. I got to junior and I made the Kamloops at 16. You don't have a choice. I was one of 2 16-year-olds on the team. You get literally last choice of numbers. And the numbers available were 12 and 11. And I thought, great, I'm not going to get 8 or 18. I wanted 11. So I asked for 11 and they gave me 12. There's 1 and 2. The other guy didn't even want 11. He got 11, so I don't know how that worked out. But I got 12, and Greg Hart got 11, and I asked him after. But I liked 11 because of Mark Messier and growing up in St. Albert, and so I thought this would be cool if I could get 11. And like I say, they gave me 12, and you just get comfortable with it. And I had 12 and came to Calgary. They said 24, and I thought, great, 24, it works, as a rookie. And then halfway through the year, when Paul Cruz got traded, Al Coates asked me if I wanted number 12, and I didn't, I kind of did because I got used to it. And it was the one chance. I think he did say maybe, it's like, it's not always going to be like available, so if you want it, you grab it. And so I took it then. It was more just out of normal comfort at that point. But no, 8 and 18, and 88 was always a number I dreamed of playing in the NHL when I was younger, and so that's, I guess, why I also ended in 88 with that opportunity. But those were my numbers.
Well, he went above and beyond for everybody. I mean, if you ran into him on the street and you wanted to talk to him, he'd talk to you 15, 20 minutes like it was no problem. If there was autographs, if there was kids, if there was something that he could do, he would do. If you kind of saw the guys in Salt Lake when he got him the hotel room. I mean, that's just way he was day in and day out. Maybe people didn't know about it, but he's just a genuinely humble. He felt proud. Hey, I've been blessed. I'm a good hockey player. I've had the fortune, all this good fortune, all the stuff that came along with it. But also, I can give back. I can help other people. I mean, when it kind of laughed today because I didn't know. I knew he gave a lot of money back to kind of kid sport, and to hear it was $700,000, I'm like, whoa, he never really heard about it when he was here. He never mentioned anything. He just didn't, that wasn't part of it. He just did it because he wanted other kids to be able to play sports. And, so he's a fierce competitor on the ice, but a great person off the ice.
I wish I could actually tell a story of me like this guy is a phony. But that's not the case. I've talked about it many times. Public perception and private perception, sometimes they don't match. And you hear stories behind the scenes, that guy's not a great person or whatever. That's not the case with Jarome Iginla. What you see is what you get. And the way that he conducted himself off the ice, not just to the media, to the fans, but to his teammates, even to his opponents. I mean, he was a fierce competitor, but there was that layer of respect. And that's how Jarome has conducted his life the whole time. And I think that's what makes him a special person. And I consider myself a good friend of his, and I'm proud to be that because he's a quality person. You like to surround yourself with good people, and Jarome's top notch.
A quick story about Jarome Iginla's humble beginnings with the sport of hockey. He grew up in Edmonton, and in his very first tryout as a 7-year-old, he didn't have any socks or a jersey, but he took to the ice anyways in just his equipment. When his grandfather saw this, he quickly ran to the closest sporting goods store and picked up the only jersey they had in stock, which happened to be in Calgary Flames colors. Now, this didn't help his cause any, as Iginla ended up making the lowest team. However, it is amazing how things come around full circle, as his number 12 in Calgary Flames colors will be lifted to the rafters forever on Saturday night. Jermain Franklin, TSN, Calgary.